And we're live.
Okay. Anybody here yet?
It doesn't say we have any viewers.
Okay.
Tara might have also set the broadcast for 8 o'clock, so even if they are on, it might not be able to be started until.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Oh, Patrick says he's here.
Hey, Patrick, how you doing, bud?
Okay, so that's one.
You can always depend on Patrick.
Yeah, it says we have 5 viewers right now.
All right.
So guys, if you're here on the Google Hangouts right now, or I'm sorry, on the webinar, just type your name in so I can take some attendance.
Yeah, you see that? Is it comments are on the right, aren't they?
Yep, there's people commenting.
Oh, good. For last semester, they struggled.
Yes, last semester was definitely a trial there. Okay. Got a lot of people right now.
Great.
We have Patrick, Antonio, Brian, Michael, and Zach right now.
Nice, nice. Hey, how come all the guys are here? Ladies, you out there?
You know, girls are always fashionably late.
Hey, guys, let me know. Are we coming across nice and loud, and can you see the screen okay?
Guys, can you hear us and see us okay? If so, comment in the chat box and let us know. Yeah, Michael says we're good.
Who said we're good?
Michael, and Antonio said we're good as well.
Okay, good, good, good.
Perfect. Zach said it was a little slow at first, but now everything's fine.
Yeah, that's just me, Zach. I'm a little slow right after dinner.
Now, if throughout the webinar at all you guys have any questions, feel free to chat in the chat box and I'll read them to Professor Quain while he's presenting. We have 1 minute until it hits 8 o'clock.
Okay, 8 o'clock we start.
It says we have 7 viewers. So if anybody has signed on and didn't hear the first time, if you are here, make sure you comment in the chat box with your name and I will write you down for attendance.
Did we get any response from the last two?
Yep, we got a Taylor and Jonathan.
Hey, Taylor. And who?
Jonathan.
Oh, good, Jonathan. Yeah, Jonathan just signed up for the class today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what happened was we reduced the price to get more people, and he took advantage of that.
Oh, good.
I'm just kidding about that, everybody. I sent Jonathan a 50% off coupon, and he joined us. So.
Nice. I wish I had
that. So is Taylor the only woman on the call?
As of right now, it looks so.
Taylor, you've got to get a hold of those other ladies in the class and tell them not to be late.
Well, it's 8 o'clock now, so whenever you are ready to start.
Why don't we get started? And then if you'll just monitor, Amanda, to see if anybody else signs on. Because we are going to be recording this. Amanda, say hello.
Hi.
And Amanda's the assistant for the class. You know, I think most of you know Amanda. She's a hospitality student, and she's my assistant. She replaces Megan, who replaced Caitlin, or not Caitlin, Kristen, and who replaced Caitlin. So long line of great people working with me. So we're doing this on a thing called Webinar Fusion Pro, which is it's pretty interesting. It's an interface that I bought, and it sits right on top of Google Hangouts. So this is actually a Google Hangout on air, and it gets recorded on YouTube. So it's a great way to do something, and it gets recorded, and then we have it. And if you guys get confused, you can come back and get it. So we're going to go through things quickly tonight because there's there's some few things to talk about about the course, and we want you to be able to ask questions if you have questions and or make comments, and we'll get everybody's questions answered, and we'll try to get out of here in a half hour to 40 minutes at the most. Okay.
Professor Quain, not to interrupt
you. So Amanda, are we ready?
Yeah, not to interrupt you, but Tara has joined us on the presenter. She doesn't have her camera or mic on, but she just wanted me to let you know that she was here.
Oh, okay. So Tara Marsh is with us tonight. Now, Tara is she was hired in, I think, February, and Tara is the internship coordinator for HTMS. So, you know, if we're going to show you her email address in a little bit. She handles all kinds of things for this course, so, and for the co-op as well. But of course, the co-op, this is the last semester for the co-op. Going forward, it'll just be internship, and Tara will be handling all that. We had internship this summer. We had 33 or 34 students go through internship this summer, which was great, given the fact it was the first summer ever. And we want to make that experience just as good for you guys this semester. So, and how about we overview of the course, okay? And then we'll go through the syllabus real quickly, and we'll go through the quain.typepad.com/internship. And you'll see a website we have for you to help you out. So basically, here's the course. You guys have to work 225 hours during the semester. 25 of those hours can be unpaid as management project stuff. We'll talk about the management project. That's a real easy thing to do. So it's basically 200 hours plus 25-hour management project. It has to be approved. There are 4 forms that need to be filled out. We'll talk about them in a little bit. The most important one of which is the waiver form, which we're going to show you where that is, and you can send that into Tara. That's you just have to sign that yourself. So that's a great thing, easy to do. You need to get a learning contract signed, an affiliation agreement, and evaluations. They come later in the semester. So does anybody have any general questions before we get started? Anybody want to send in a question right now that we can answer for you? That's been pressing for you? No? We have anything show up?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, good. How about we go to the syllabus? Okay. And you know, if ask questions at any time, and Amanda will let me know they're there. Okay. So Amanda, let's bring the syllabus up. This is pretty cool, guys, because we can do a screen share. So, like I said, I set this webinar up on Webinar Fusion Pro, but then Amanda signed in as me because she can see the controls better, and then she made Tara and I presenters, so I can talk now. Tara's not in a place where she has audio, or otherwise she could, but we can share screens here and everything else. So Amanda, let's just run through this syllabus real quickly.
Okay, Antonio has a question of, do we have a copy of the syllabus?
The syllabus is posted on your Blackboard account, Antonio. Good question.
Okay, so we're on the syllabus, and so it just has Bill Quain and his information, Tara's information, and my information if you guys need anything.
Okay, if you need anything at all, I think I even put my mobile phone number up there, didn't I, Amanda?
You did.
So, I mean, that's how serious we are about helping you here. You get in any kind of difficulty or have a question, don't hesitate to call me on my mobile phone or email Amanda or Tara.
Zach asks, where can we pick up the forms?
Oh, good question, Zach. I have a website set up for that, which we'll show you in a minute. It has all the forms on it that you can just download. Okay, great question.
Okay, class meetings. Note there is a mandatory webinar meeting on September 8th, which is today. You will receive—
They must have, anybody watching this live, I think, got that information.
Right. Note, from time to time, there will be required webinars that you must attend, either in person or by viewing the recording of the webinar. In many cases, there will be a quiz on the webinar.
Yeah, so if Amanda and we come up with during the semester, listen, we want to stay in touch with you guys. And during the semester, if we have any things we want to send out to you, like for example, one of the things that you're going to take quizzes on is going to be my latest book, which is You'll Never Get It Right by Doing It Wrong. And it's got 20 success crushing mistakes you didn't know you were making. So I will be sending you I'll be posting on Blackboard a PDF version of that. You can download it. Or you know what, maybe we'll just send it attached to an email, Amanda. That's probably easier. And it's a PDF version. You can read that, and you'll take some quizzes on that. So, but we might do a couple of webinars during the semester. We'll send out plenty of notice, plenty of time. But if you can't make it for some reason, you just watch the replay.
All right. And would you like me to read over the requirements? You explained a little bit about the 225 hours and everything.
Let's read the requirements. Just make sure everybody has them, okay?
Okay. Each student will do 225 hours of approved hospitality industry work during the semester, approximately 15 hours per week, unless otherwise agreed by instructor for extreme cases only.
Yes, if you want to work 225 hours in one day, then we have to approve that.
Note, at least 25 hours of work must be at the managerial level or on a managerial project under direct supervision of a manager.
Yeah, so you're going to do a managerial project in this class. You can make that 25 hours worth of managerial work.
The managerial level work may be paid or unpaid. For example, if a student is working at the front desk of a hotel, she or he must also work on a supervised project such as inventory management, cost control, marketing, etc.
And we'll help you choose some projects if you want. Give me a call, talk to Tara. We'll help you with that. And it's not a big deal, but we want you doing something that's really you can be really proud of and take with you.
Note, the internship must occur within the time frame of the semester.
Yeah, so within these 16 weeks or 15 weeks, whatever it is.
All for-profit organizations are required to compensate interns. Minimum wage is the floor, and many organizations opt to pay a higher hourly wage.
Yeah, now if you're doing some special internship where they're not going to pay you and it's a for-profit organization, you got to clear that with me.
Okay, Antonio says the syllabus is not on Blackboard. I'm pretty sure I posted it, but I will double check that after the webinar to make sure it's up there.
Good catch, Antonio. We'll make sure it's posted loud and clear for you.
Okay, eligibility criteria. Prerequisites are HTMS 3901 and HTMS 3127.
We can skip that because all these people have permission of instructor.
Okay. Would you like to read over the course description?
Sure.
An internship affords you the opportunity to earn academic credit while gaining valuable experience in your discipline. The internship is designed to complement your prior coursework through experiential learning.
So this is designed to complement previous learning. And matter of fact, we're going to have a thing called LIRs, which are learning interaction reports. We'll talk about that. And in those, you're going to have to do 5 of those, and they're short. They can be a couple paragraphs long. You're going to tell us on Blackboard whenever you come across something at work that you've already learned in a course and how you were able to use it. So you only have to do 5 of those. You can do more if you want to improve your grade.
In short, you are applying the skills and concepts learned in the classroom to a business setting. The credits earned are intended as a learning experience, not just a work experience.
Okay, good. We can skip to the next section then.
Okay. The HTMS experiential learning sequence.
All right. Well, you guys know this already. This starts with professional work experience 3901. Then it's designed to go to 3127, which is career development. Now, some of you, because this is an early the new experiential learning sequence, I imagine some of you are taking 3127 concurrent with this course in this semester. In the future, they're going to have to have it before they get into this class. Then you take your internship class 4970, and then you end up with policies and procedures, which is going to be our capstone class. What is our capstone class? But it kind of brings everything together.
Okay. Next, we talk about the required forms.
Okay. So who was it? Antonio that asked about this?
Yes.
earlier? Okay, so here's 4 required forms. Let's talk about these, Amanda, please.
Okay, so the waiver must be submitted on or before September 13th, 2016. Note, the internship cannot commence unless the form is signed and submitted. This is a simple form. Only the student needs to sign it. Just get it done and send it to Tara.
Yeah, this is just all you have to do is sign this, and what this basically says is if you really screw up or you fall into the buffalo chopper or you get locked in the freezer, Amanda, Tara, and I do not lose our cars.
Yes. Okay, next is the learning contract. Must be submitted to Tara Marsh by September 17th. Refer to syllabus for learning objectives.
Now, listen, if you have if for some reason it's taking a little bit longer, just keep us posted on this, okay? But what the learning contract does, it's signed by you, your employer, and me, and it kind of talks about what it is that you're going to be doing there. And we do this because we don't want you to end up thinking you're going to do one thing and then you're getting coffee for everybody. Actually, this learning contract, it hasn't been as necessary for hospitality people, but we use the same learning contract in the school business for other internships. They use them all throughout Stockton. So it's really to prevent you guys getting taken advantage of. But we have never had that problem in the hospitality program.
Okay, next is the affiliation agreement. Must be completed. Ooh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Stockton and the employer, where your employer agrees to live by the same rules that we do. I mean, for sexual harassment and discrimination and all that kind of stuff. And they're good for 3 years. So check with Tara, because it might be possible that where you're working, there's an affiliation agreement already in force. And so you don't need to get another one. If there was an affiliation agreement done within the last 3 years at your place of employment, you don't need to fill one out. So, and actually, you don't fill anything out. The employer does, and we do. But Tara takes care of all that. And listen, anytime you have a question, have Tara deal directly with your employer. She'll take care of you.
Okay, student evaluation form should be completed and submitted to Tara Marsh with your final report.
Well, actually, we're going to require you to do it twice in a semester because we want to make sure that there's, so, and we have 2 dates for these. So you have to have one turned in earlier in the semester, like about 7 weeks from now, and then one at the end of the semester. So, and they're part of your grade, but your employer is going to evaluate you. We just want to make sure that there's actually a job going on.
And so the employer evaluation you said is the same thing. There's going to be 2 without the semester?
There's 2 of them, yeah.
Okay. So next are our learning objectives, knowledge and abilities appropriate to a hospitality and tourism management program.
We can skip them because people can read them later on, okay?
Okay. How about communication skills learning goals?
Let's keep that. I mean, let's skip that. Again, these are things people can read.
Okay. Course requirements.
Let's do this. I mean, this is what I'm really trying to get to tonight, is this, and then show you where the forms are found so you can ask questions.
Okay. Besides the 225 hours of work, with at least 25 hours being managerial level work, students are required to do the following. Number 1, webinars and quizzes. Throughout the semester, we will periodically hold webinars on relevant topics. There will be approximately 5 webinars. Students are encouraged to attend the webinars during the scheduled times, but you may watch the recorded webinar if you cannot make the live presentation. There will be registration forms to determine if you are watching live or watch the replay. In addition, there will be a number of quizzes, some on the webinar topics and some on other topics, that will be posted throughout the semester. You are required to monitor Blackboard for all quiz and webinar updates and deadlines.
Anybody, I'm sorry, Amanda, anybody who's taken a class from me before, I like to ask lots and lots of quizzes. And the reason is it's a great opportunity for you to build up grades and, stay connected with the course and have some fun, because we're going to be doing some fun quizzes here.
Okay, number 2, create a job tour video. This is a 10-minute maximum video made up of photos, short video clips, etc. Note, do not disclose any sensitive information in this video.
Yeah, we had a couple people who didn't think about that when they're making the job.
Yes, make sure to always use positive language.
Yes.
And we will conduct a webinar on how to prepare this video.
Yeah, so we'll give you a webinar on that. I think we have one recorded actually already. This is pretty easy stuff to do. You're just going to tell us about your job, and you're going to give people a tour of where you work and talk about how you interact with people and that kind of stuff. We have a little rubric for you. We'll be posting that, and they're really kind of fun. And then we'll post a couple of examples. I think we'll probably post yours from the summer session, Amanda, and maybe one or two others. And then quite possibly what I might do is when you guys submit your job tour videos is I might pick one or two or three or four of your job tour videos and create a quiz for each one of them and put them up online. So this is a great thing. One of the things we're doing this year with them, and actually for those of you who are taking career development at this point, you might end up seeing a couple of job tour videos in career development because we'll be doing a lot of talking about the internship program. And I know both Patrick and Tara, the job video already done. We're also going to start showing them in the intro class so we have a nice little library of, hey, here's where students work, here's the kind of jobs they're doing. It's kind of fun.
Okay, number 3, learning interaction reports. These are brief notes from your job, letting us know about work incidents that involve something you've learned previously in a Stockton course. You are required to do 5 of these during the semester and post them to Blackboard.
Yeah, so Amanda is going to set up a forum on Blackboard, and you're going to post them. We call them LIRs, learning interaction reports. So you'll post it LIR number 1, LIR number 2, and so it'd be easier for us to see. If you did 5 of them, you can do more and you get extra credit. These are great things to do. We're also going to put up something to explain it to you. It'll be up the next week, and telling you, how they work. And so let's say you're at work, and let's say you're working at the front desk, and somebody wants to come in and they want to switch rooms or something like that, whatever it happens to be, and maybe they're giving you a hard time, but you've learned something in Jane or Donna's hotel class, and you say, well, I learned something about this, and you'll just tell us about it. And how you use that to handle the situation at work, or maybe, for example, you're creating, maybe you're working with a POS system, and you learned about something like that in baby foods or in big foods, so you'll report on that. Last semester, we had somebody working at the Brigada. He had been in baby foods last semester, and he had some stuff on Counta point of sale system, which we do now in baby foods. And even though he only had like 1 or 2 lectures on it, he was able to become like the go-to guy for training the bartenders and the servers at the water club on how to use the POS system. So he put that in there. It was a pretty cool thing.
Okay, number 4, participate in 1 mid-semester evaluation and 1 final evaluation.
Yeah, so there you go. So you're going to do 2 evaluations.
Your employer will evaluate your performance twice during the semester.
Okay.
Number 5, complete a managerial level project. This project will also fulfill your 25-hour managerial work requirement. You and your employer, along with the instructor, will decide on the general scope of this project before you begin work. It will be part of your learning contract.
So Tara and I can help you with this. Just get in contact with us if you're not sure. But I think we give you some examples of learning, and because you might be doing some sensitive information for the employer, we don't actually require you to turn in the actual report. We require you to turn in a report on the report. And we're probably going to require you to do a video about that. You guys know how I like Screencast-O-Matic, and but again, there could be sensitive information in there which you wouldn't want people seeing. So you're going to tell us you did that. Maybe a letter from your employer or something like that.
Okay.
We give you outlines for everything. You're not going to have any questions about anything on this course.
Do you want me to go over special notes about the final project?
Sure.
Okay. The final project should be accumulation of the managerial level work you do on the job. The report should be useful to the employer. Recommend topics include quantitative reports such as inventory analysis, cost calculations, POS system analysis, etc., or qualitative areas such as social media site. Or as social media site building, training programs, SOP development, etc. Your
Okay, so
managerial.
okay.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's really important that it's useful, something useful to your employer.
Your managerial level work experience and final project should give you a competitive advantage in the workforce by producing a tangible product that you can use during future job interviews. Note, we will create a fill-in-the-blank format on the web page that you can edit for your report presentation. The result will be a URL address that can be shared with future employers.
Yeah, so you're gonna get something that's really easy to fill out. I mean, it's really great. So because we want you to have a consistent looking report, and then you'll have the ability to share that with future employers. And again, it won't have sensitive information in it because it's a report about your report.
In order to complete this project, students will need to learn some basic web page development along with digital presentation techniques. A sample of a similar page is found on, and there is a link to the Genius Marketing Pro page.
Okay, good.
Next is the following grading system.
Yeah, it's a standard grading system.
Yep, just everything's 20%.
Do well, you get an A. Do bad. Oh, this is the percentages?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go through that real quickly for everybody. Everything's 20%.
Okay. Your job tour is 20% of your grade. Your learning interaction reports are 20%. The quizzes, including the quizzes from the job tours, are 20%. Your employer evaluation is 20%, and your final project is 20%.
Okay, good. Simple.
Is administrative notes about academic honesty and the Learning Access Program.
Yeah, don't cheat, don't hurt anybody, don't steal. I don't know if you guys knew that or not.
And that is the end of the syllabus.
Okay, any quick questions about the syllabus before we show you where the forms are found? No questions?
Nope, none.
Okay, great. That's no problem. Let's go to, this is a website, and let's make sure we put a link to this on Blackboard, okay, Amanda?
Okay.
This is called Quain, which is my last name, QUAIN, .typepad.com/intern. Is it internship?
Yes.
Which one? S?
Oh, I'm sorry. Internship, no S.
No S. Okay, internship. So quain.typepad.com/internship. And what this is a blog system I have. This TypePad blog system has been pretty convenient for me. And it allows me to create great little websites that I can, make it easy for people to navigate and so on. And this is a site that you can share with your employer if you want. And on this, it's got all the forms that you need. They're all downloadable, which is really, I mean, I got to tell you, I think it's pretty convenient. It's got information about filling out the forms. It's got examples of some job tour videos. But those job tour videos that are on here, they're from the first semester we did this. So they're much longer than what we do now. But basically, a lot of the information you have, or the questions you have about this course are located on this program, but particularly the forms that you need to fill out. So it's a great place to go. You can electronically. If it's a form your employer needs to fill out, you can just give them this quain.typepad.com/internship link, and they can go right there and get it themselves. So when it comes time for them to do the evaluation, they can download the evaluation, fill it out, and then email it to Tara. So Antonio, was that was the question you asked, isn't it?
Yes. He also is saying that he still can't see the syllabus. So if he's the only one that can't see it, I'm just going to email it to him directly.
Is there anybody else who's checked? Can you see the syllabus?
Yeah, if anybody else has a problem seeing it, let me know, and I'll just double check. I'm pretty sure I put it up there. It might have not just been published yet. but I'll double check that too.
Amanda, can we go to the Blackboard site
Yes.
right now and we'll just check it?
Okay. Syllabus.
Because Antonio, if we find out you've been lying to us just to cause us grief, yeah, it's gonna be bad for you.
No one else can see it either. So if you go to,
What's that?
no one else can see it either. That's weird.
Oh, okay.
I can see it.
You're off the hook, Antonio.
Let me edit it and try. Okay. Permit. Yes, yes. Okay. This is saying it's posted.
All right, we'll figure it out, guys. Okay. In the meantime, Tara, Amanda is going to send you a copy of the syllabus. Would you send it out to everybody in an email, please? Did we hear back from Tara?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, between Amanda and Tara, we're going to send it to you directly in an email. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
But then we'll find out why it's not showing up there, and we'll make sure everything goes okay. Because here's the thing with this class, you've got to keep your eye on Blackboard. We'll be sending out emails notifying you of some things, but as quizzes and stuff go up, you just got to keep an eye on up there and be checking in, and we'll give you plenty of time to complain.
Okay, sounds good. So what would you like me to run through? Is there anything specifically on the internship page you would like me to click on?
Just click on like one of the forms to show people the form is there.
Okay.
Like
the
form. Do the waiver form, because we want everybody to have their waiver form in right away.
Okay.
That's got to be in right away.
That is category 1.1.4. So when you click on it, it comes up and it says, please click here to download student waiver form.
Is this 21st century or what, guys? This is big time.
And then when you click on it, it just downloads, and then you click on your download and it pops up right here for you.
Nice. Get those waivers, and we need them right away. We can let you slide on some of the other stuff a little bit while you're getting set up, but we need the waivers right away. Okay. Hey, Tara, are you still there? How many waivers are we missing?
She said she just responded back saying she can email out the syllabus. So
okay, good.
On soon with how many waivers we still need. I know earlier she mentioned that she's only missing a few, but a lot have
good
work already.
Good. All right, how about some other questions? Anybody have any other questions? Antonio, seriously, thanks for letting us know that was not showing up there. We'll make sure we get that taken care of.
And if you guys are curious about video tour presentations, I know we still, under the 7 categories, we have some from our first semester of internship up there.
They were pretty long though, because we were doing them live.
Yeah.
Let's make sure you and I tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday post a few. We'll post a few examples of a job tour video.
Okay, we can do that.
I definitely want to put yours up, Amanda. Yours was not so good.
Oh, thank you.
Amanda got an A in the course, so.
Yeah, as long as you do your work and keep up on everything, you'll be golden.
Yeah, it's not a difficult course. Just do the quizzes are going to be easy. The job tour video is fun. It's really not a difficult course. We want you to just enjoy yourself, learn a lot. Even the LIRs are fun too. You just do a couple of them or do 5 of them. You'll be golden. You got 15 weeks for it.
Are the quizzes going to be on the book that we read over the summer?
Well, some of the quizzes will be on that book you read. You'll never get it right by doing it wrong. And again, we're gonna send everybody a copy of that book. Okay.
And Tara said she is still missing 5.
Still missing 5. Well, one person just joined the course today. So, so for those of you who haven't done your waivers, let's get them in right away.
And besides that, we have no other comments or questions.
No other comments or questions?
Nope.
And has everybody put their name in the comment box who's here?
As of right now, I have Patrick, Antonio, Brian, Michael, Zach, Taylor, and Jonathan.
Was that 6 people?
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
7. And those are the 7 who are on live.
Yes.
Perfect.
Patrick has a question. He says,
Okay.
I work under 2 food and bev supervisors and a food and bev manager. Who should write my evaluation?
Your closest supervisor, Patrick. The person who's right above you. And if it's 2 different people, you can pick one, or one can do it one time, the other can do it another time. We're okay with that. Okay. We want somebody that knows your work.
He says, thank you.
With the 7 people who are on, would you send us a quick comment there? Where are you working and what kind of job are you doing?
While they're doing that, Antonio says, what interface do we use to record the video?
Oh, it's going to be automatically recorded on YouTube. You mean for your job tour video? You're going to use a thing called
Screencast-O-Matic.
Yeah, Screencast. It's Screencast, SCREENCAST -O-Matic.com. And we will post that on Blackboard for you, okay? Antonio, I know you don't believe that since since we told you the syllabus was posted and you couldn't see it, but we will post it up there for you. It's Screencast-O-Matic. It's so easy to use, and it's just a lot of fun to use. I like it because you can't make longer than like 12 or 15-minute videos, which means you won't be making that long a video, which is great. We do want your job tour videos to be 10 minutes or less. Now, by less, we don't mean 1 minute. Maybe we mean maybe 8 or 9 minutes.
Taylor,
Antonio, have you used Screencast-O-Matic.com before, Antonio?
he hasn't said, but I'm getting a bunch of comments of where people are working.
Oh, let's go through that.
Okay, Taylor says she's working at Stockton front desk, in event services, answering the phone and scheduling.
Great.
Alyssa said she joined a little late, but she's also here, and she's working the front desk at Harrah's.
Hey, Alyssa, glad you're here.
Zach said he's working at Enchanted Celebrations, and he's working in event planning.
That's great, Zach. What a cool thing.
Mike says he starts working at Seaview on Friday, advertising side and food and beverage.
Nice.
Patrick is working at Food and Bev at the Marriott Fairway Villas.
Oh, I was wondering where you were working, Patrick. That's great. Good job.
Jonathan's working at Sea Isle Ice Company. He's the vendor and management.
Good job. Yeah, I mean, there's a cool thing. I mean, there's somebody in the supply side of the hospitality industry.
And Antonio is working at the Ram's Head Inn as a food and bev intern.
Oh, that's great. I love the Ram's Head, Antonio. What a great place.
He also said he has not used Screencast-O-Matic before.
Okay, we're going to take care of you. We're going to help you. Remember, you guys have my mobile phone number, so anything you have a problem with, you give me a call.
And those are the last of the comments that I got.
Wow. Is everybody good then? If there's no more comments, well, we'll cut off. I don't want to hold you up all night. It's getting kind of late.
Yeah, and if you guys have any questions or anything, don't hesitate to email me, Professor Quain, or Tara.
Oh, listen, we're so excited for you guys to have this experience, and we want to make it great for you. Stockton's always been a family for everybody that's there, and hospitality even more so. And so, we just want you to feel comfortable in here. We don't want you to be unsure of anything. We'll take care of whatever you need. Okay?
All right, I think that concludes the webinar.
Well, Amanda, thank you so much for doing this. Great job.
And thank you, Professor Quain.
Okay.
Everyone,
did you cut the broadcast?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
And